What is up YouTube, and welcome back to another RiftGuides WildRift video. What about a super exotic Volibear build? A super exotic attack speed oriented lethal tempo Volibear entertainment build. Volibear is one of these champions that is super easy to pilot, super potent, and a stat check demon. You can pick him in the Baron lane, you can pick him in the jungle, you can pick him anywhere you want to. And for items, which is very typical to do in jungle, you just go for 24s for the attack speed, and then you itemize into Heartsteel, but mostly in games where the enemy doesn't have any percentage damage, because then Heartsteel really comes to shine, because then enemies have to change their build to play the Rune King or other honored items to actually deal with your HP bar, because typical itemization will not be able to deal with your HP bar. But there's even more. There's something relatively atypical with the build in the bottom left, because normally if you think about Heartsteel, you would obviously itemize into Titanic. Makes sense, right? But since you're running a for fun build here in the bottom left, like a lethal tempo giga fast big giga blasting build, we see that we're actually going for Nash's Tooth as our last item. And given what items we have, given that we have so little AD in this build, the only AD item we have is going to be Trinity Force. And the item Riftmaker is going to turn our adaptive from AD to obviously AP. And since we have Gathering Storm in our runes, we will get more AP than we get AD anyway, you roughly get double. And then in this case, we also gain even more AP from the Eyeball Collector. Now, having all of this and then achieving getting our Nash's Tooth in the super late game, which is like basically a dream, but well, if we get to hit that for fun point, things get really interesting. Because Volibear has a unique interaction with AP when it comes to his passive. Oh, he smited early, Mr. Graves, you just get outcleared by the Volibear, and now you get ran down like a little piggy. Stat checked and dominated. That's what you get if you don't have the perfect Graves clear. And now we have another kill beautifully prepared by Glacial Augment of the Leona. Don't fall for the Aftershock trap. It is not worth it on any tank champion apart from Rammus in the jungle. And maybe if you view Galio mid lane, that goes AP as a tank champion as well. But yeah, even on AP Galio, it's not that good. Nonetheless, Volibear is now level 5, and now we are going to see one of the best qualities when it comes to the lovely bear from your neighborhood. It's diving. You just yeet in, you just prepare a shield, and you just disable tower, and it just doesn't matter. You just quickly scoop up a kill because the base damage of everything you have is so goddamn high that they simply die before anything can happen to you. Now, since Volibear also has these insane base stats, and depending on what type of composition he's facing, he can invest similar to Xin Zhao into early defensive boots. With these defensive boots, he will allow himself to go for longer fights, which he usually wins simply due to the fact how his champion's kit works. Other champions that would, for example, be similarly as strong as Volibear, which not many exist at that point in time with that itemization, can do the same. What is bro doing? Bro was AFK. What was bro doing there? Bro was just admiring the scenery or what? Just fishing for crabs that are not even there. Interesting. But yeah, Volibear is the stat check demon, super easy to pilot and super enjoyable to do, and here we see something very typical of the Chinese server, which is all about jungle efficiency. When you see on the global server, on the European server, or whatever so you play on, you see junglers often neglect their camps for zero reason. Ideally speaking, as you clear the jungle, you should be aware of what is happening around you, especially when you path towards other lanes. For example, as he's transitioning towards the wolf camp, he should take a look at the top lane right now at Caitlyn and see what's happening there. What is the enemy planning, what can he do to deny this, and what can be done in the best manner to get the best outcome of a play. He didn't look this time, so he didn't know what was happening and therefore couldn't make a better choice than he was already committing to. He rather went for the just clearing jungle part, even though he might have been able to change something about the outcome of the play that happened to his teammate. And it's essential to your own gameplay to just really get used to panning the camera and understanding what's going on to really get the maximum out of a play without anything you have to do like extra in a sense that requires crazy mechanics or anything. Because WildRift in its core is not really a mechanical game, even though mechanics on good champions will make it a lot easier for you to just kill people, since you can just skill check then if your champion allows for it. Okay, Volibear on the hunt. Ooh, he gets him on the perfect spot, gives himself vision with the third ability and the Thunder Strikes, and then the Chilling Smite as well. And we have a fully completed Trinity Force in base plus defensive boots. We are currently Thanos, and the enemy has to make a quick call right here. They know about the recall of the Volibear, but the question is, did Graves pivot fast enough to do something about this, or is he too late? Okay, Graves is settling for a dragon, which in this case is a mountain dragon, so we have a potential mountain soul in this game, which is completely irrelevant, because nobody can really benefit from that one. Now, as a consequence, if he checked for Graves' buff bar, he could have maybe thought about a different approach to the enemy jungle, because now he's hyper-focusing on the tower and platings, which is fine as well. But the question is, could he not have just waited for that turret to be placed down? Oh my god, he gets the angle, and he runs away. Gets a slow onto the Darius as well while running away. Ghosting! Both people are ghosting, it's actually funny. But yeah, it's always the question of what do you believe you can do? Did he believe that he could take down the mid lane tower? If not, why not check for the Graves buff? Like you check his, what is it called? You check his character as you go there with the camera, see if he has a buff on him, and what buff it is, and if it matches up with the respawn timers on the map, and then you can guess or assume certain buffs are or certain jungle sites are available, which then allows you to potentially take the gold there, which then allows you to a little bit later go mid lane and place down this turret as well when there's less people around to make it an easier and safer play, which then allows you to get more gold in a shorter fashion while also denying gold to the enemy. It's like, you know, it's like a giga combo of things. Okay, Volibear being ready again. Ooh, Heartsteel coming up very soon. Let's see if he changes his gameplay upon getting Heartsteel. Because Heartsteel obviously is intended to be used to fighting. You want to fight as much as you can, dealing damage to an enemy champion and therefore getting more stacks, getting more benefits is a really good thing. Because if you think about this, every 150 stacks is a 500 gold right into your pocket in stats for free. And with these stats, you obviously get tankier and tankier, and if you get tankier, you can go for more crazy plays and get even more. And the more damage you deal with this, the more stacks you gain, and you see like the interaction of snowballing, getting more stats and more ahead by forcing the enemy to just get away and forcing them to give up things. Volibear looking at this big mid lane wave and this Darius, he is not allowed to do this. Look at the bear just mauling him. Attack speed city. You will not get that tower, brother. It's 1 HP. You know the sad part? The enemy has still, like, we have still all 3 tier 1 towers available. And if the enemy team gets bounties and gets these towers, they're rich. And that is certainly something we do not like. Because, yeah, giving them a lot of money is not a good thing. The enemy bot lane is on an adventure up there in the jungle. And they seem to be dying. Millie even flashed away. Oh, Graves, you're in a really bad spot. Even if Darius is here, this is really sketchy. Ooh, but there's an Ahri. Ahri hits the charm. This might be the death for the Volibear. Gets nearly died. Oh my. He actually got collected. Little bro got collected. I wonder if he was fighting back the Graves. I'm pretty certain he can nearly one-shot the Graves and at least hope for the best. Because then he maybe has hope. But if he just runs, yeah, it's a little bit scuffed. It's fine though. The Volibear in the jungle. Ooh, look at this massive top wave there. I would die for this wave. Oh. Also, by the way, I'm just asking, I made a post today about me and my gameplay. Like, would you, like, just leave it in the comments. Like, would you prefer me uploading gameplay where I just yap while playing, like, not like this, where I just constantly yap, but more like maybe a few thoughts about my decision making in the game, or just for fun comments. Like, remember that Heimer video where I just totally like troll, because I'm in voice with a friend, and obviously I have the VC muted, because otherwise bad things could happen, but yeah, you get the idea. Okay, the enemy team makes a relatively big rotation, but they completely disregard a potential dragon, which is interesting, because they invested so much already for the potential soul, because they went for the first dragon, and yeah, as a consequence, obviously they have to make it worth. And now they lost the dragon, which means that they won't get soul. So neither team will get the soul, rendering dragons completely irrelevant towards the outcome of the game. Like, for example, getting mountain soul would maybe be like, let's say a 3%, like, let's just go with a random number, okay? Like a 3% increase in win percent. Okay, just with a random number. Now this is gone, and you have a random ass dragon in your buff bar that doesn't do anything. But again, souls in WildRift are mainly just insult to injury, unless they're very specific souls in very specific scenarios. For example, in this game, getting Ocean Soul for the Volibear or for Volibro's team is an absolutely detrimental fact. Like, it's a catastrophe for the enemy team, because this soul scales with the HP you have, and since he has Heartsteel, he gets increasingly tanky, and since the enemy team doesn't have any percentage on-hit damage, unless Caitlyn itemizes into the on-hit build, and even then she takes a lot of time to kill the Volibear, it becomes an impossible task to kill this Volibear. However, if either team gets a Mountain Soul, that's like, yeah bro, you get like a 200 shield. Yes, that is crazy OP compared to healing for like 600 every 2 seconds. They actually died. Okay, Ghost available. We see Ghost popped. Glory as well. We are feasting on the Milio. Flamingo is not going to be enough. Ult comes in. Another Heartsteel proc collected. Turning onto the Darius. Fully stacked lethal tempo. No, it's not the Darius. It's the Grace. My bad. And we chomped them alive. The attack speed Demon King. No, it's funny, because in jungle, Volibear doesn't really have a rune. Like, he doesn't really have a rune that is truly insane. Because you can argue going Conqueror, you can argue going Aftershock, you can even argue going Phase Rush. But there's nothing that is like, okay, this is the rune. This is the absolute best possible rune that you have. But thematically, since Volibear goes in and just wants to fight, Lethal Tempo isn't that bad. However, if you compare it to, for example, champions like Yone actually doesn't want to play in this way. He rather wants to play in the assassin way of like using his third ability, going in from super high distance and just bursting you, then he's out again. So usually he has more value from a rune like First Strike in jungle than he has from having Lethal Tempo. With the changed Lethal Tempo, there's obviously a difference nowadays because every single stack of Lethal Tempo grants you more benefits than beforehand, and it doesn't matter if you hit the full stacks or not as much as it did before. Still, there are a few reasons why you still should consider First Strike a valuable option if you play on a jungle. It's more about like how you picture the game to be played. Oh my god, this Graves, he's feasting on little bro. Yeah, Flash is going. Look at the damage he's dealing to him. He just doesn't care. Disables the tower. Oh no, he probably bit off too much that he can shoot, but did he really? He just kills both. Nah. He killed. Oh, bro, you need to be really careful here. You know, one of the most like, how fast is this Darius attacking? What? That's a little bit nuts, no? That's a little bit cooked in my opinion. I respect it though. But sometimes, one thing that's really underrated, by the way, is T-Hacks being able to stack your runes. It's insane because sometimes you can just get your team killed by simply giving people the ability to stack their runes on you. And it's a really insane advantage. Like a really insane advantage, which rarely people actually utilize. Like, people can stack Lethal Tempo, there is stacks on them, and then they turn on you and you have a big problem. He just yoinked the Scuttle. Get his ass. If he takes the blue buff. Okay. Imagine he took it. Yo, Ziggs, you're really... Yo. The bear is just standing still, like, ruminating, like, Mr. Ziggs, do you really think that was a good idea, bro? No, I don't know. Oh, man. El Zigos just hates him. Okay, we have it now. We should have an insane amount of attack speed now. I can't wait to see the fully stacked lethal tempo and the damage arcs between people. Cause Volibear passive is, I think, the same damage as Nash's is, but AoE, like it chains to people. So you can pretty much imagine how much damage this AP bear can do to you. Yeah, enemy can't really secure this, so they will just get it for free. Now it's the question, will Volibear turn? Volibear is turning, goes in with the big yeet, but, well, kinda hits nobody. Yikes. I guess we escape, yeah? Crazy. I was waiting for the big showdown. The bear against them all, but little bro just ran away. Feels bad. It is what it is. We win those. Sometimes you just have to actively try and not just be a little griefing goblin, you know? What is Volibear doing here? Why did Volibear just recall? Why is Volibear doing his jungle? That makes no sense. Volibear should be clearing the top wave, preparing like the next wave, walking into the base. Like, I can't do it, because otherwise it will, yeah, you will just see the text of the title. But yeah, he should have walked top, but I assume something came up, so I'll just go forward. He should have been clearing the top wave to prepare the transition from mid lane to top wave, since the bot lane inhibitor was already down, and they would just want to deny the enemy any possibility of playing, because they can't defend multiple towers at the same time against the composition of the Volibear. Now we're looking at an Elder Dragon, the Chain Lightning Connoisseur. And you wanna know the best thing about this video? I'm making it as my cat is sleeping on me. How can I lose? Oh, that could have been really close though. Jumps in, has the Elder going, finds the Milio, flashes away. The hunt down is continuing. You see the Chain Lightning arcs? Oh my. And goodbye, Darius. This Volibear is a unit. Or maybe he just didn't want to end the game because he wanted to live for the full AP Giga Dream. Maybe that was his goal. Yeah, he definitely wanted to have fun. He did it, like, his goal wasn't to win. I respect it. His goal wasn't to win this game, it was to mentally torture the enemy. I respect that with my entire soul and being. That is a W in my books. Okay, we have a second gameplay. Oh yeah, just to repeat it, there's like a small intro thing, as always. Like, if you want cheaper skins, if you're really looking for like cheaper options to get skins in WildRift, please check out the link in the description below. My friends over at Dream For You have been working over it, like on it for like more than a year, of making it possible to provide people with cheaper skins than the current retail price. And you're more than welcome to benefit from that one as well. Just make sure to use the code that is listed in the description below and you're eligible for all the benefits. So good luck, friends, and now let's focus on the next gameplay. So we have a typical jungle clear. Nothing too unusual, and the enemy team seemingly doesn't have percentage damage again. The only thing they have is a Yasuo that could potentially, invest into a Divine Sundra, which then, as a consequence, would make it a lot harder for the Volibear to just do whatever he wants to do. But the Yasuo Syndrome strikes again, but he shall get away. The sins have been absolved and he is safe. Would have been so funny to see the Yasuo pay for the sins and actually get killed for it. But unfortunately, that one didn't happen. A little bit of chomp in my life. My cat is currently cosplaying Volibear by trying to eat my hand. So adorable. Everything a little bit delayed thanks to the early skirmish with the Yasuo, escaping certain death of the bear. Like, he just wanted to hug you. Everything was fine. It looked so dumb. Oh no, the enemy has the false security of the Lee Sin being a river. No, they no. Nah, but there's no there's no way this works. Nah, Lux hits the binding. If Janna has flash, I'm actually gonna fume. Okay, Janna didn't have flash. And we yeet in. Oh my god, Volley, bro. We hate this champion. And he gets a free reset. Maybe Jax gets dove, but or at least topside will get invaded. But I honestly think that might not be the case. I think Lee Sin is not paying enough attention to do anything about this one. Where is Lee Sin? Now he's bot lane? Okay. I guess. I would have expected him top lane already like half a minute ago, killing that Jax when the other guy showed bot, because Lee Sin transitioned to top side. But to be fair, we didn't see Lee Sin's inventory if he already had based. But even then, Now the top, like, given that the top side should be available, right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, getting that Yasuo is going to be very tough. Ghost being popped, Lee Sin on the Aurelion Soul, dashes in, gets the kill. Does Lee Sin still have kick? I didn't notice. Doesn't look like it. Oh no. A travesty. A travesty. Truly a tragedy. It's fine, we'll get them. It's so funny to see these Bluetooth auto attacks. Every time it happens to me, I'm getting so angry. What the? Okay, we got the Chinese banana Lux combo. Hit the Q, flash in anyways for style points. That's the juice. Oh, bot lane, you're about to get jingle jungle gabbed. Yo, Lux, bro. You just stole money from the bear. That is not good. Stealing money from the bear feels bad, man. This is actually quite bad. Because now, like, Volibear was at least forced to do his Crux to get an objective, and Lee Sin gets away with free objective as a consequence. Because Volibear didn't want to reset. And now he doesn't have item. This is so scuffed though. Ghost being popped. Yasuo being hunted down. Free kill collected. Oh, that's so sad. If Lux didn't pick up the kill and Volibear is allowed to just insta-press recall, he gets item and can just walk to the Hextech cannon up there. And then he can play both objectives. Because he's strong enough to do so. Nah, he wasn't even phased. He just stood there. Lux, if you live or die, it's totally up to you. Just dodge, brother. I will not make a singular movement for you. If you die, you die. The law of the jungle. Can you truly be upset with that guy? Maybe. Me, on the other hand, I respect it. Like, I completely respect it. Okay, Varusi in a little bit of trouble down there. He should be able to just clear the wave though, unless there's somebody else coming to dive. Yeah, that Darius is not gonna have fun. He's just gonna get smoked. And once Jax is ahead, life is truly miserable. Procs at Triforce with the usage of spells, which is a typical thing if you have Triforce or like a Sheen item. You obviously want to space in spells if you can, and if it doesn't lower your clear damage totally, you just want to do so. Just add some extra damage to towers, which is really nice. And Lee Sin is dying again. Oh, this could be interesting. Does he go in? Yep, he does. And yeah, well, since Volibear is unstoppable, and like the motion of the jump, if I'm not mistaken, Janna can't even do anything about this. Like, she knocked him back on the first, like the moment he touchdowned. But before that, she can't really do anything. She can only hope to just knock him back before he inputs ult. And if that one doesn't work out, oh well. See you next game. The chomping continues. It's lovely. Honestly, like, next time I stream, by the way, what do you think? Should we just split the stream like apart? Like, we play games, and then when I'm getting too tired to play, or my focus is just going away, I'm just not having fun, just move over to, like, looking at gameplay again? I think that might be a good idea. What do you think about that one, Chad? Then at least we might also have some interaction in the videos. In these ones, which honestly doesn't sound too bad, no? The Lee Sin is trying to run for his life, and there we have it again, the ultimate to disable towers. Everybody hates the volley bro, including me. So obnoxious to face. Oh yeah, if you're wondering about the tier list, by the way, it will be produced soon. I already posted the tier list. Ambassa is missing in the tier list up there. I posted it on Patreon for, like, you can view it even as a free member. You don't have to pay for it, you can see it anyway. Ambassa is S tier and Baron Lane and S tier and Jungle. You'd be probably interested to see a few of the changes up there. Primarily changes within the S tier, or who's like one of the best picks in the patch, and some thoughts beneath the post that will definitely help you understand the choices. But overall, not much has changed in the grand scheme of things, just a few things within the S tier or in the best picks. But you're more than welcome to check out the Patreon. This part is free of charge. You don't have to pay anything, you can just view it. Absolutely free for you guys with some extra thoughts. Okay, we have the Darius Glorious Enchant being popped, slightly stepping into the shield to get the extra added benefit of tankiness, and the Darius is just being hunted down. Poor guy. Absolutely poor guy. Oh, the touchdown collector is about the corner. Ooh, it was like a sub 90 HP dragon secure. And now we have the Heartsteel Depth Collector. Stacks into the pocket. Will the Jin live long enough to provide you with a stack of Heartsteel? Yes, he did. That's like a feels goodman moment. You get the dragon, you get every single kill, you get Heartsteel, and now you get to invade enemy jungle camps. Like, how much more do you want to gain from a single play? The answer is yes. That is the only answer. Heartsteel Collector. This is such a huge shield though. Did you see how the Jin nearly got 2-tapped? Oh my god, the Janna flashed to give him a shield. And she's getting mauled alive as well, and she still had Locket. Oh my god, it's a crime scene. And he has 5,000 gold in his pockets. Getting stat checked in 4K over and over and over again. That is some crazy work. Now this Baron is going to be done with so fast. Secure happening. Does he turn with ult? Oh, he gets knocked up. Yep, he does. Aurelian's ult soul Aurelian's soul ult comes in. Free secure. Jonathan Wick is trying to escape from the bear, but the bear's catching up. And now we have the poor weather forecaster. It's rain. It's raining season. It's depression, and you're just dead. She just gave up on level, like, yeah, come on, take me, it's fine. Oh, we have the Yasuo, the Wind Brother. What did bro? I mean, it doesn't matter what he does. He will still lose. But what did he think would happen? Yeah. Oh, we have some builds at the end, that's very nice. So as per usual, thank you all for watching. Check out the sweet deals in the description below. You'll definitely not regret it. And make sure to check out their channel, which is also listed in the description below. And I hope you had some fun. I hope you enjoyed these type of videos. I hope you enjoyed the general content of this channel. I hope you enjoy the streams. If so, you're more than welcome to stop by anytime I stream, ask a few questions, or just sit by and enjoy the show. I'm laughing my ass off and having some fun, trying to stay sane on the Rift. Well, challenge impossible, by the way. And yeah, thank you all. We'll see each other for more content very soon. Don't forget about the fully edited support guide coming soon. And take care, friends.